Apparently, my boy, John Studio, will be the greatest challenge yet in the Devil Superman anniversary. Am I shocked by it? Am I happy, sad, or I think nervous? Here's the thing. I am nervous about my boy, but since I know I'm in the 4 days of good weather, so I don't want to try to destroy him. Plus, that's a terrible sounding cover book. I need something that's good. So I'm going to be excited more to win. I'm only excited about 1, it's my boy John Superboy. 2, we find a new villain of Doombreaker, very insane. 3, Mother One Mommy, I did both kids team at the same day. Now, we did get a new cover made from, so that, but older John Kent. Do I say? Why? No, you old John Kent. Stop bringing old John Kent. Old John Kent is not John. I will always fight truth and nail by it, because old John Kent is not John. But, god damn it, honestly, that's not important. Well, here's the point, actually, my boy, you're kicking out today. Plus, I am achieving with a new villain. So, yes, it's fun, you know. Hey, got me untouchable, and Superman son will face the biggest giant Devil Superman, yep. Now, we're talking is new, when I won't know. I love that Superboy, your boy, Valentine, my great killer. Having said that, I am so pissed off and angry that I ate up a crap. Yes, I would never let that go. That's the thing that should never ever happen. It's like crazy, they won't deal like normal. That being said, I am looking forward to the Devil Superman anniversary from Wolverines. 1. If I turn my boy John Superman back to normal, that's 1. 2. We get a new villain. 3. Since he's in the past, maybe, just maybe, to put a domino effect and get my boy back to normal. I know it's a dream. I know it's a pipe dream at this point, but come on, I'm going back to normal. But I can't do A.J. John Kent anymore. A.J. it's not John Kent. This is my boy John. And don't wait, we're not going to undo the mistake. However, I can do so many videos about that shit. In fact, I will probably do a talk video about A.J. John Kent with a mistake. In fact, that is what I should have done a long time ago. I will make a talk video about that. But as far as this is concerned, this is very interesting. So, it's really fun. Again, what's the meme in that? Well, you'll find out. So, do my body. Anything news. Yep, it's enjoy the show. See ya. Alright, as you can tell my intro, you can tell my intro about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. According to the article I have here from, CBI.com, cool. John Kent will be the biggest giant Devil Superman, yep. Sonic out, we faced many times, but Devil Superman said in the news villain will be greatest threat, yep. Since his debut 7 years ago at part TV campaign storyline, yeah, you know that story with Toad? Long story, I don't want to tell that shit again, but funny that storyline did give me, I think, my boy John. So yeah, thanks for comparing me to my John. Right, thank that storyline for bringing me John. Let me have it anymore. John got seen more than best story, bringing down Kid Tomato and Super Sons, League of Sons, and Super Sons, that's Super Sons, that's what they say. Yep, it's been a decade from the year. Ugh! Fuck that awful story! I hate that story at the moment. For fuck's sake! How did you get in there and talk about Matt Renault? God idea! F that story! Penny's an awful idea! Ugh! Yeah, you can get my way. I'm so pissed off already, angry by that, and that's the thing. That still drives me insane to this day. Went over. Look, we're gonna never talk about shit, but so I say I'm so angry, and pissed off about that. It's just not fun. All about the going to work, that shit. It's just me crazy about all that shit. What the fuck has been this thingy? Went over. Anymore. Older man John show I haven't been shooting trials. Yeah, shooting trials. I've been talking about Madman only one. Yeah, ain't of a crap. Went over. This November was the biggest challenge yet, thanks to Dan Jurgen, the mommy behind the credit Devil Superman story. Yep. In the movie with Super San Diego Comic Con, Jurgen revealed that he and other creators behind the semi series are going to part celebrate the big anniversary of his debut. Sending around Carol's son, John. Yep. In his story, John will win his Superman defeat at the hand of Doomsday. At the same time, breaking the villain in Doombreaker, who would flame Metropolis. Devil Superman anniversary. Yep, on November 8th. Doombreaker entitled new villain with it yet to only be connected to Doomsday. John said teaming with his dad to fight the new threat and part to be tough as the young hero more than one. But that made happy with that makes sense when that story reads. 1. My boy John got back to normal. 2. It's the real John and that imposter like you run over for idiot. 3. It's the John we don't know kicking ass here today. That is John, not that imposter who's a complete idiot. Whatever. Doombreaker, Tiny Burn, Doomsday. John set the team with his dad to deflect. It planned to be tough for the young hero more than one. Yep. Most other stories human son has faced so far have been more emotional and mental than physical. Beginning with discovering adventure identity, from Similar Lords, okay, the Warden Clark series with a great seat that way, and from my business again a decade. And friendship with Damon Wayne, And continue with him putting on the Ultra. Stop being Ultraman! Stop it! Stop being the overbended shit! Trying to clear fuck that story. That story did not have John Kent. If you have a whole idea of going and I won. Fuck that awful idea. And you just even having a mistake and ate him up. Gee, it's only that you guys are kind of your own work. I will always maintain either done a mistake and having been turning over with a better than years. Stop bringing Ultraman bullshit. Ultraman are a whole awful twisted idea like Ben's garbage idea of knowing one. Ugh. That's so much whatever. John's story had only been more intelligent internal for you rather than John in his particular prize. His first scene after the mainstream line, Super John saw John and best friend Damon Wayne being fed from alternate universe Tim Drake, sending planet and entire Ogu herself. You kind of forgot about one of our story. The first thing was about Kid Amazo. Did I miss anything? Am I on crazy, man? Well, you missed some important Super more important Jacket series. What the hell? Whatever. Anymore. But despite these serious players, the combat would often resolve at lightning speed or a smart trick, rather than powerful heavers and blasts. John's story is often one of learning what it means to be a human in a complex, often unjust world. In one sense, Doombreaker looks to continue tradition with Son of Kal-El, dealing with the intended emotional fallout, not only finding his father once died, but seeing Clark and facing a threat that are all too similar to be the one that took him down on that fateful day. Which we can't get that in Action Comics. I feel you got missing another story that people at the Amendment Rebirth. Wait a second. Like, we did the story in Rebirth and the Doomsday arc. Did I miss anything here? Am I going crazy, man? Whatever, who cares? Despite the emotional aspect of the battle, this new threat isn't more the same for the young Superboy, not Superman. John will never be Superman. Quite good Superman. It's just like crazy with them actually naturally. Okay, this is me all in that part, but you can't blame me. I don't put them in the angry dimension John had to eat them naturally. Anymore. Well, building up the Hermes Bendix and Lex Luthor of John's smarts and perception of the world, Doombreaker will be a tale of a different nature. This new villain, and potentially more power in Doomsday, makes him more than a match physically with both Superman. Yep. For the first time, John will face a threat that cannot be neutralized by learning a heartwarming lesson or with a clear non-violent use of superpowers. This battle will force John to reach his full strength in order to protect both his father and the city of Chavez. Maybe that John Kent's strength is even greater than that of Kal-El himself. Yep. And that thing all in a nutshell. This story is cutting out to my boy John Kent's strength, and we see it turn into a big chance for him, and hoping disappointment over a lot of stuff. But by my way, I love Doombreaker killing Paul John Kent again. My boy John Kent, we're the 10-year-old boy John Kent back to normal, but that's just me. I am interested in Mordecai as well. A, do the grade. 2, it's the good grade I know love. 3, I trust them more than Tom Taylor ever did, so I'm looking forward to the thing. Hopefully they hit the run, they don't mess it up. Okay, then they're gonna mess it up. Only DC didn't mess it up because I don't trust them in that awful track record. But we'll see a time of there. Yep. Yeah, not that over in itself. But okay, Doombreaker will be a new fight with John Kent. We'll see a time of there. Yep. Not that over in itself. Oh no. Wait, Bottle! You well know, I was John Super. John is my favorite character. Batman, I'm a great character, and my dad, that's awesome. I said it in there, John is my favorite character. Having said that though, I said it again, I said it again, eat him out, with a mistake. A little goal idea, a goal plan, I know it won. And then John with the all idea, I know it once. I said it was in there, that we need John back to normal. How do you beat it 8 up at the jug that not work? I mean, for God's sake, the fact that I actually did what to do, and John is insane. And that's why I hate that other crap. Like, look at that bit. In fact, that's my thumbnail. I'm gonna use the video. I'm gonna use that my thumbnail because it makes sense. Expecting John for John Kent to go fight and get Doombreaker character. Now, having said that though, how do you think this whole fight between John and Doombreaker turn out? We don't know. We don't know how the Doombreaker villain can turn. We blame for me. We have Giant. Oh, you have the interview Dungeon. That's on cool. Maybe next time for that. And since the Doombreaker fight both father and son, I have a feeling about that. One thing, my main boy doesn't involve the 10-year-old John Kent team at the fight alongside father and by Doombreaker. This will probably have John Kent at the team up maybe. Okay, I know I'm probably being but maybe probably in a coma. similar to his father, but if you're going on with that logic, then I think that would actually work. Look, I'm not saying the only one younger to die, but the only way to DM back to normal, I'll bite the bullet. I can't end November, so we don't know what would happen. Ugh, I hate that. I don't I said future state. Fuck future state. Fuck that idea. Fuck that story. Fuck the I don't give a crap. Ugh. I hate what they've done to my boys with me angry rage. But that's just me. But like I said, we don't know how the story could change. We've been information. All y'all just the basic we got so far. And I'm hoping they stick on the thing. We'll see. Now, they all just saying the John story one way. The Superman come back in the next world. Superman looks to continue his position. Which I don't know what that means. I guess that means a lot of things, giving away a little fallout. So I never going on with that logic with John and John dealing with the law and motor side of things. And I just someone actually died again, or something has happened. I do have one else and that could be a kid, and that well they killed the imposter John Kent. Yeah, because we do know that Doombreaker is really the new big bad guy that he will be against Superman and against Superboy against John Kent. And Doombreaker connected to Doomsday. Now, how is Doombreaker connected to Doomsday? We have no idea. I'm guessing Doombreaker by does it consider someone? Maybe not. Experiment like with Rogue. Who knows? We don't have any of Jack and shit. But getting away as a Doombreaker being at the TV card next Doomsday, it would make sense to Doombreaker out there and take down my boy, I think we'll down a peg or two, and maybe I have to undo the damage in this poem John can maybe put in a comment. Look, I don't like the idea of carrying out with John, but it's the only way to get back to normal, and it's the only way I did mistake up by the butt. Not having DC will do that. Hell no, they won't do it because they want to pull the trigger, which just drives me crazy because in the 90s you can't be out the Superman in the 90s. Why did the exact same thing Captain Paul John get back to normal? Like I said, was again to the day I died. No one liked A.F. John Kent. People like real John Kent as you been 10-year boy. That's what people love, myself included. The fact that you took a 10-year boy and two about madman, A.F. acting for BS win because Penny wanted to do what your beard leader super crowd on one and you keep going down again, insane. People want the real John Kent included, and if Doombreaker does do the same thing we did to Superman back in the 90s and do the whole idea of Devil Superman again in the 90s, but for John, I think this could work out in my favor because it's the only way to do the damage. Speaking generally, there's awful cover with John smiling. I hate that cover because that cover makes you more annoyed and angry because it's not John. The face smile was far Devil insane. But if this is the only way to undo the mistake and get back to normal, I'll bite the butt. Oh, that's kind of that doesn't count, but even points. Point again, we don't know how to Superman concerned, we've been for me a giant shit, but as far as how far is concerned, as I mentioned before, I'm looking for emergency volumes. 1. I'm looking for how to get my boy John back to normal. That's 1. 2. It's another story except to take place in the Libra timeline and not the time of current unloaded bullshit. 3. It gives me back my boy John Kent back with 10-year boy. So I'll bite the boy and that'll make me happy. So I'm only looking forward to for that. As for the other stories, like I said before, I did so much on this thing, I'm not going to do another video. But it is the only way to undo the mistake, I'll be up for it. Now, like I said, do you want the ball to undo the terrible mistake? Unfortunately, no, they won't let the ball to do it because they have to keep this stupid genetic merge stuff. They're going to do it once! I said every single day I died. Genetic merge, a terrible character! This guy, the manipulative asshole, he manipulated my boy John joining a terror organization. He worked out there with a madman and Genetic merge is a terrible character. He's a complete jerk who manipulated my boy and tricked him with his own twisted weapon to make out again have me balance, which I get that, and you will have this boy, this idiot, and you want to manipulate my boy, but make him a villain! He's a villain that makes sense! How be a hero doesn't work! Jane was no hero, he's never a hero, he's a psychopath murderer who's going insane! It's driving me crazy that people don't see that except me! Oh, not just me, the Italian I don't see me, but Jane cannot be trusted. The guy is a jerk. My point still stands. Point one, Jane to go away. If Jumbo kills Jay Nakamura, I'll be a fort. Now, like I said, do you want the ball to kill Jay Nakamura? Probably not, no, they won't do it because they're cowards. But that's another day. Point in general, if all Doombringer should be a strong weapon, okay, it's not strong, a strong weapon, fight against John, Doombringer is possible. Yes, I do think Doombringer will be strong weapon and kid against John, because think about it. Doombringer is stronger than Doomsday, one more smarter, maybe not faster, smarter, stronger, faster, I mean, they'll probably have a lot more brain to it than the Doomsday did the monster that kills. So, the Doombringer was smarter than Doomsday, then obviously Doombringer being a pretender threat against both father and son. And if the kid, I'm all for that, because one time I'm going to be totally physically, because we tried the whole hand bending it failed. So it's the only way to undo the mistake and get back my boy outside by the butt. Yeah, but the thing about it, John Kent had dealt with physical threats before, then Superman tomorrow. Superman tomorrow, he has so afraid about him, like explode active with anger. So if you do get to see it so afraid about him, this overall be John actually, well, like human concern physiology, then I can see so afraid about doing a lot more damage to Doombreaker and Doombreaker, like I said, like it's so bad at the point that John may, well, self-destruct, unfortunately, just may have to send a death sentence to my boy. Look. I don't like that they're killing off John, but it is the only way to undo them and get my boy John back to normal. I'll bite the butt. Like I said, we don't know how the two made in the turn with them, or you're jacking shit, but it did undo the mistake and just get my boy back to normal. I'll bite the butt. Plus, everybody's thinking that people miss Super Sons, myself included. But your boy should be coming out later this year, and if Benjamin succeeds, and maybe, just maybe that movie succeeds. Maybe you could say, what was the mistake that we did? Oh, I know. It's not a mistake. So it does really succeed. Maybe it's a wake-up call, but it's only the mistake. But like I said, we don't know how that movie could turn out, but I will do some video about that. I'll probably know about Super eventually, but my point is saying. Point is, people love Super Sons, people love Super like me, and people want Super back. And they want me to do it up by the butt. But we all getting bodies of Super Sons, and we're going to not bodies with Super Sons. I know I'm going to be doing a lot with me, but we're getting two stories about Super Sons, really. One that movie, the other new and Bodies here coming out. But I thought everything coming at DC with John, we said it turns out. But until then, we said, what's wrong?
Is it practice?
Yeah, it's good.
It's fun?
We're ready.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we get a new story to come from Dan Jurgens, and I'm over Dan at the easiest creator. So I'll take anything that with nothing. But anime for more time down before anything with nothing and just for DC. And now there's so much bullshit and nonsense. I understand that's good. So I just thought that was we have to hit the landing. But until then, it's dead. Yeah, because they did say John 9 years old in the story, so Doombringer is gonna premiere in the past. I think this may affect the future. Now, like I said, we don't know how Doom may affect John Kent at the future, but it did affect the future. Then this may be a one-way ticket and when you get John Kent back to normal. I know that's not gonna happen, but I could dream, can I? So, on typical if you're ready to go on, let's just hope for the best, plan for the worst, pray that the part of the meeting, but until then, we shan't. But hey, it's not me, we can see my boy John back to normal. That's the one I'm excited about, that's the one thing I'm looking forward to thing. But until then, we shan't. Here we go. Oh, by the way, they did say no John Kent tested at the like physically bullshit. He was tested physically naughty and action kind of reboot. So the information wrong about that 100%. And I will always say that information is wrong. Like my boy John was affected physically in general stuff, especially at the Winter series, and at the Human Rebirth, and also having the other series. So yeah. There ain't really something wrong with that. They got anything wrong with that, period. Also, he one time picking John the Giant Super Sun and Bad Super, not Bad Super, and eventually make a sprint too. So yeah, there ain't really wrong with it 100%. Don't believe all the articles, all the nonsense. But you have to get a heads up. Yes, that did happen. John was trying to physically John Super Sons. So that's probably wrong. But that's a different topic. I can do another video. John can make the feature eventually. But today we said, that's all. I think that's good. On the number of John gonna be 3 times ever human, Guillaume, comment emoji, got into news. Do I get to read it? Also, I can read it on Twitter. You can comment down with superstars. Who get the bell kind of some story. You can't talk a woman. Did you call me a lot, Bill? Coming to the Superman stuff until the activation comes out. But today we said, oh yeah, one more thing. I will be reviewing Sharon Super Week. I know I'm straggling. I know, but I will review this book eventually with me. Hopefully, I'll review this book before the upcoming Battle Super Sons. I guess not Battle Super Sons. I will do that. But today we stand. That's all. Oh, the thing about John Repeat, Bigger Chance of Superman. We Connor Merch on Jacob and News. So I can do it. Also, I can favorite on Twitter. Become a channel with superstars. Who get the bell kind of some story. We have the channel. Talk about on live. John. See ya. Bye. John. How are you doing? See ya. Bye, John. Bye.